and so it was Central Region. One of my cremo to say WBLS Afoakwa ya omato apete we are seeing na ya mo bia che the bar today's agenda eso make us say opinion me no bedi nkomo no watena ase Enoch anhwere Afoakwa ono na ye no wo enkomodie me kai obi onso se enema nyina totoyi a ya ma oremfi se ye wonupa eno eboa manipa no ahoden koso ntibere kwani mo no ye de omo ehonsem so de bebro Enoch akwaba
ye jova
boko de
ya mi adom boko na bo
first time wa Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ene obeka odene na ikotiti akọ document bi so e ba abonten no o kan say contempt no ahwe ya entimi hold na chichema odeba but unchechemu no ene said the court na kan no court no kan said the kan abranti a okoye service no na onye court no nipa was oye service no me sha ase e de afiri ho ansa na the other issues no e de aka ho eba ye megidi se wati team eba ne say e na court na anye contempt ye osofo no lawyers can say Okujeto Ablakwa tiatia court and tika court no ntwe na so no eba ne say na court na anya ntum
ono we fa nchiaso nkoma na 2 any Kencity Media ahwefo na atifo nyina mo mutie o man FM ye mo nyina good morning say na say holidays ni ti no ye ba fie ha check aka nti atifo ni ahwefo fa nche so mo hu ya che no mutie nkan so ache the contempt case between Yura Okujeto Ablakwa ne
Osofo
Kusi Boateng almost same year by year. Well, not initially, not the facts of the case, no. Enyamba, with regards to the service, say whether the service was proper and I say improper. No. But as to say, we may tell if you hear say service and say yeah, proper. Yura Okujeto Ablakwa and the lawyers in Muka and the facts were setting the service aside. And Kwanya offers almost cited for contempt, you know, because in my basic knowledge, I'm in the service, no, a service of legal document, whether it's personal service, no, so Ojia, and answer we other man so Bejia, the bailiff for whoever is executing the service, maybe to me out to documents on the above, closer to you are it constitutes service, not going to use certificate of service also to prove that you have been served. And there are various forms of service. And then you say, Otiti, so no, once I was Saka, now, where the one demonstrates on Saka, because if we are saying himself on Saka, and 2 things could Jamie Cassie and Seville. On the other side, now other legal luminaries also believe it amounts to contempt because a legal document, a command from the Chief Justice, and OSHA rate of sermons now, what kind of so now process, no, so now I see you are commanded by the Chief Justice of the Republic to appear and to show cause why the issue brought against you should not be. And you know, a command. And I shall say, Chief Justice said, bra, nibi you one. And you say, Chief Justice, a command not to the UTH and I to swear, Nibinu Suhuni say it amounts to contempt of court because what did the administration of justice in him every form. All said and done. Rebecca said, the issue of contempt, you know, a criminal offense. No, the skill, no. The assessor, no, you prove your reasonable doubt. It is not just on the balance of probability. So, because on the civil adjudication, say, many when you are 7 and Yankasa on the scale, no, a balance of probability, we can't work. But where there is a criminal element involved, no, better no, you need to prove your no reasonable doubt.
Contempt, you want to say a criminal?
A quasi criminal. Okay. Court na. Anjan to say it amounts to contempt, you know, I say, or say, I dance here, you're also for Kusi Boateng and lawyers at the bar, you know, not a dance here, no, a more, and in the court, need to not say, or conviction on contempt in ye. Meaning, say they should have done a little more than what they did any other. But all said and done, no, a lesson for all of us. Because so who occupy a certain position in the Republic and in the management of the state. Now say we a name maybe say 2 anchors when you so. Although say you are some Okujeto Ablakwa at the beam or court with regards to the contempt suit, you are Reverend Kusi Boateng at the Bitiano. Then so no MPPA sebi ne na oyeye ne se sa ne ye no enye ne ye se panyin se ne pempen so etie no etu sa na mo no sebi in as much as our immunity, no, there are certain processes and procedures.
Nasa the Omo can say he's a member of Parliament. He who is idea way but once a court na can say we need for the not just say this way the way.
Who say you a court in the Mrande Kasa? And you're in the court of public opinion, no, morality. An aspect which play very crucial role in the architect of our social life and moral life. Ya mamre ejina morality so emra enso no your court nso gina emra so eno nti ne ebi ha obeya sebio entiamra enso so na ya setene mu ne ya mane ne ya mamre mu no etia se di ye hihye ne yen kan say morality ye moral standing in society said ye society ni nyina
ye mudro
said e be ya ne ye bi ho no mo a ompempen so a waduro
ni wani mo nyam
ne ade no ye ntusa na mo no e dey say when obi kasa panyin kasa na ka chen say ye kasa maka kasa em say wo ye panyin o sabi enka to you no who say nye di atem but the moment you know it may be interpreted to see say ebia wo person say panyin sabi o ebia nyansa eni ni tiri ntina wo kire ne say wo do na ten so ye panyin nti onye panyin de. You see, language, any nebi or an amutubi or more hard interpretation echo. But we do a court, ebia unko renew. But in the court of public opinion, how our society is set up based on your cultural practices, any cultural underpinning, Emma Okaima un tusa na mono. And she, Yera Samu Kujata Brakwa, Emra vindicating. Nenso sono, yen cultural architecture, yen titi, ya mamrani a manieno, nieno ye no, sebi. Enchre ni pempen so ni nyina so wo man mu no enne no ebo ebra kakra onyina so na onfa chopa emma o man no said ye no ye although say he has been vindicated in law nenso so no enno emra no ensete no free emra na setting free there then society the moral upbringing any ye say mu no still ye they are convicted no say the sooner ye no. And you swine apart. Baby,
I'm more a servo no from a media house, no, na member of Parliament, and no be movie now.
The immunity of Parliament, you know, the immunity for members of Parliament, nature says, Mrasibidweni on his way to Parliament, and I say on his way from Parliament, and it mostly Mrasibidwa for a hiding behind the curtain, the corporate view. So I am Mrasibidweni behind this immunity, say even Parliament or recess also committee meeting until he's on his way to Parliament, where parliamentary business. And then see, say, your course one as immunity, and as the Supreme Court, my interpretation, any caveat. Now, once I see the ground rules as to how this process a bit cause creative problems for us in the Republic so much. Because Mrasibidweni, they be our Mrasibidweni,
or constituency crowd, or Tinifi crowd,
and at what point now we can 7 Mrasibidweni. A binum says Oko notify speaker, na speaker in his own way, a release you can save him. Na speaker also release the weapon 7 or so a day. And you also have an obstacle to the service. You know, pay your constitutional architecture and equality before the law principle. No, now a binum add certain immunities, privileges are constitution. You know, I sovereign constitution and a hiding behind it, perpetuate certain illegalities against the state and the people within the state. And you say a call for interpretation on the aspect of this immunity. Parliamentarians as to when and where and how service on members of Parliament can take place. Emkofa in Chinua Tobiano, Emba Mentimi Hwasibiamba. I don't know the day of her. So, oh, TV station here, a service, a command.
Yes.
From the Chief Justice. And then, yes, sorry, free studio, Honoman, never same call. And yeah, arrest, like I say, be a police be free, say you may run away. We can, and you know, changing as you go handcuff, Nayadoko. A service. And a amount time frame, I say, enter appearance. Now, file with defense. In certain cases, you have 8 days. Say a survey rate on you are in civil way. You have 8 days to enter appearance, and after 8 days, you have 14 days, to file your defense and answer your response to it. And in all, a kaboma is almost about 20. If I say about 21 days or 22 days or whatsoever, and it's our TV station and also a media station here everywhere. What is wrong about that? And so anyway, but I mean, what it is, and they say. Yeah, highlighted say and pass the person who executed the service, was not the proper person so called to have executed the same service. And in your opinion, you should have known better. Say, in as much as a service wrongly, you have an equal place in law set aside the service for the person to come properly to come and serve you. And no interest say document not for the financial. And no interest said show your might, say you are bigger than the state because the three arms of government, the powers are constitution in their manner. And separation of powers, the doctrine of separation of powers, say no you no more and my papa my now. But because there is the executive arm of government, because you are the legislative arm of government, and you are the judicial arm of government, Article 125, judiciary the powers to administer justice on behalf of the people of the republic. And it's why any Juma, which means a member of the legislative arm of government, which is the second arm of government, Uchitia, judiciary, and Ubunentia, and also Chitia and the family. So, in your opinion, Mestre say he had been vindicated in law. Me from day one, that was my position. Say, does not amount to contempt of court. I mean, that's how I saw it. And Obiansu on the viewpoint on this matter. And court also so no. I'm a say yes, it did not amount to contempt of court because I don't see any woman. Now I don't see any driving your conviction on that matter. Say
you're convicted or contempt of court. It would drone it to say.
Because it's a quasi-criminal offense, once you are convicted on contempt, it would. Depending on the number of things, you have 1 day crowd to spend in custody.
Yeah, I'm asking say equal to say why be convicted punishment alongside we so any contempt
in a way, there was some little. I need to do a lot of research on the issue of contempt and its veracity as far as the standing of the law is concerned.
Okay.
But minimum say, Obi hold my info, I convict even on contempt now. Custody bar. And similarly, you bet me who say contempt, because uko prison not mean now uko you convict on contempt now see 2 ideas. There are a series of cases who say you convicted certain chiefs in this republic on contempt. They are traditional councils,
once I go prison, they all buy 2 ideas. I'm looking at whereby be a public servant and I say even a politician now convicted of contempt. Opposition a crowd is equal to say be I just after 10 years and send over to me and I know not many
certainly no. Me just say be drew on because on the matter of say public service now there basically it depends on say the offense you're convicted or an amount to dishonesty and then money maybe and no now over a period of time to spend behind what team but and I say you say clear of all those charges of all those convictions I think for a period of 10 years in their life. But I mean sure say contempt of court probably might be a misdemeanor or something of that sort. But once I go prison in certain office of the state, we are fit to occupy, especially in the chieftaincy arena near there, which is also an aspect of our societal life. And the offices of the state they recognize it per the statute, per your constitutional architecture, and the statutes of our republic, the Chieftaincy Act, and then you will set the ground rules. Where it manages some of these things in the okay. Well, contempt, conviction, there, freedom. You didn't want to cry. Honorable, smart.
Yeah. Eddie Enoch now is a member of the MPP communication team. Now you know Dinko. You didn't come share near a CEO Samuel Okudje to Ablakwa. Contempt nanka. Also for Victor Kusi Boatin. Lawyers per se omoma court edition na nkwani edi suamu ade kakra ne ahwe de nti ekokoba na sa afi na oguso amra no o yire no hose nyame be na dom na ja onomo a omodo om set team ase ka say now you can go and then practice no ombe ma no kwam no hakwa practice oguso kakra brano ya nso aya na yetai ene no edi enkomo there are other issues I wo krom I did hon koma Mubako Professor Korafin Paul Boatin Semi OSP say Yadea was someone so if you know what they are Raj and Yade OSP Shraj Assam Cronwan when to me with him when to him you met me as a committee for so much with him was it a proper reporter as I say Yadea Hotoso said him report no Wabontain a home comodia hodo no a ekoso na koye fiade na eno nso koye nkoma na otwi mu omanfo dodo no ano etwe no e be hwe sa asem no so ye de kakra be fra said ye ka contempt as any answer ya switch call na yakwa koton ya de na fe the other issues ato so menia yemra Professor Conrafin Boatin report ne other issues e wo ho mamintio
me da say bi so we share the issue of Professor Conrafin Boatin and the supposedly called the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining report or the buy whether say a personal account and or the mine and I say a representative of the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. Well, in a way, Ubeka say, okay, who be here say you be community investigation. I did about me then Yamias say, or Mampany and Transar reporting so like people are perceiving say or Mampany at the report this year about 2001 or the report in my I saw Mampany a Kukuoma to say the report was leaked out any idea. But the information is that Omanpenyi a commission the CID so omo investigate this matter no. CID focus on investigation. And the moment I beko and directive beko say CID nyejuma no. Then the autonomy of the police service come into play because the police service is autonomous on itself. If we saw any investigation, we now people fall culpable to the law. And as some if we say more enough evidence, me the Afoakwa prosecute the people are alleged to have involved themselves in this act now on Meko court on that score. And police not any my information be asked to say view investigation and that's all we. I remember at some time in March. You are Professor from Paul Barton, my say police for Atom Safreno, to give account of some of the things that cause so a chair the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. But once you know NDC for no, I run into town so much with the report now or more able. I never quite the NDC who you say the issue of the destruction of our environment and it should be a national call. And a idea I was say mining in our no, you can't boom say, we must be seen as a collective, say state. Or a press conference be sometime last week or last 2 weeks. Sami Jenfi, their national communication director, and address a press. Now, address Utima, or you microphone need to talk Casafidio so my we so women are reporting near Bomoni. But I believe we are near say in the report, we read the 36-page report now. A report mentioned the Member of Parliament for Wasa East and former Deputy Minister under Ura John Dramani Mahama Breso said, or my name in the Subri Forest Western region. But NDC press conference on here, we in picture to TV so say they are naming and shaming any idea. Sa omo member na the din ewo mu ne de. No omo afanifunya omo on the no ho. You see, when matters of this nature arise here, they're selective, and my the national ego to fight the minute because now I divided. A year now say, oh, I'm report not naming. All these persons have been named in the report, and you know, CID, the special prosecutor, Sraj, whoever matters as far as investigations are concerned, no, and going into this matter now, investigate. Now they or ye culpable, ye punishing near or ye innocent, so now ye zone rating and can be proper. Keeping the national back end, the national appeal. But to share now, omo a bomb mudia, they belong to the ruling side, no, and no more pictures no mudia to Casafidio. So, omo a bomb mudia, omo ye members, omo belong to the NDC, no, and you said nothing about their involvement in this reporter. It doesn't amount say more interest, no, to save the environment and for posterity, for the dead, for the living and the unborn generation. Because as I say, it is honorable. Ujitum as I say, Omo would yao. And any tias say, and our more young woman say, or more dear. And as I say, I see a bomb by Mobia, the one tiasi beam, so say no, napping so I can't hear me too. Yeah. And it's our responsibility, I say, and see a bomb by and man those on born. We are the owners of this land. And when you see a fight, a national court, it should be holistic and yet it shouldn't be selective. And in the NDC agenda in this all press fury, was just to drum home and articulate a certain position here. Almost free say to their benefit. Ebema Ghana for the ruling government, now ama ebi abatu also no. A favor on the side of Ghanaians, a co abatu also. But se matter ne beto bia say na fe koye NP before enkasama NP before wom NDC for enkasama NDC for wom obi e mo ne de ho ban a at the end of the day, justice will not be served. The MEYAN say, okay, the presumption of innocence under Article 19 of our Constitution, or say, Ubibia, Yabobon Code, Ubia, no Ubia, the Assembly, and Ubia, Bachinibiano, or you're innocent until proven guilty by a competent of what? A competent court of adjudication, and as a competent court of it. Now, and no more about Mudin, your friend saying, the oblite come, Lord come, Yabo Putuzwa, Yabo a lot of people in Yabo Mudi. The member of parliament for Wasa East, Yabo Nidium. All these people know all these people Captain Koda. Even Captain Koda have seen a rebuttal from the member of parliament for is it Ayinsuano or something?
Not Ayinsuano.
Eastern region. Oh no, I know Chelsea no. Captain Koda out that's for the release of the excavator. But in that
Captain Koda saw no in
this report. And all my album within now no Obia issue a disclaimer to the friend saying to the report, their name being mentioned and the likes. If you want to watch area Gabia Sarachre Dako, Yaboni didn't say offer from Pop watching, offer prof on the matter, say, see a year Alaska for any client, or is it Heritage Imperial for any client? And as a lawyer per the in LI 2423, no. Actually, it's a rule one of LI 2423, no. The duty of a lawyer, you owe a duty to the public, your client, the court, and to even other lawyers. And when you send a client, if we say when you ask them, and I say Bibiatono, now I born a lawyer, man, here, not a lawyer, as also know as somebody or illegal due diligence. Maybe an official source, or find it out from the official source, not the communication, you know. And also know there is a miscommunication whatsoever. But me, I am speaking on the perspective of Ira Gabias or Jaka as a lawyer, the professional approach to the matter. Details of it, once on also issue rate against Professor Frimpong Boateng on defamation. Now, special prosecutor and other security agencies and investigative bodies, and so your investigation, you know, there are other matters that may come on board that ABI report, you know, and capture, or ABI it was misinterpreted in the report, and that's in the narrative for the public apparel report, you know, are generating. You know. I was here 2 years ago. Now, you know, you're united behind the state in the fight against illegal mining. Because the fight against illegal mining, you know, of her, because the people involved in this chain, you know, like, make us say Ghana United. Galam say issue Nima and Ghana United. There is no MPP, there is no NDC. There is no politician, there is no chief. There is no pastor, there is no sheikh or imam. There is no akufo, there is no Buddhist.
Okay.
There is no youth, there is no old age. And it encompasses everybody within the republic. And at the point, let me make this disclosure here. Me call traditional authority beho in one of the republic, one of the areas within the republic. At the time, now interministerial human cost the I think you know the ban on the moratorium of small-scale mining was.
Yeah.
Asama.
So I know.
Asama him and catch him and say, honorable. Emunya for China for a mayor you must see a scam him fee. When we saw him and has a Mian and Michelle Bia or has a CCA, you know, a buy a animal tree, CCA, a more human consumer CCA, you know, I want to fear her and could I show Moscow, you show Moscow fees, way, and you see. People within the mining communities, our there, traders, artisans, and their manema, complaining, and we say, "Near watch them going to now we move on more, or the double be see on more, no more, much focus, or we are Bejibiano matter, or you like, is it how the discourse tilted to the effect that although said they are destroying the environment, you know, but the revenue that they generate from this illicit business, you know, activity, you know, is spent within the local communities, you know, and they have a direct feel of.
See a banner, no.
Exactly. Moreover, who compare small scale mining and the large scale mining now? Large scale mining, you know, almost dealing in the bullion markets near the London markets near one market near there. It's almost gold, you know, they export overseas. And almost here back, you know, and most of these mining companies, you know, friends say foreign exchange retention agreements with the government pay almost non-disclosure agreements near there, are buying a war, no. If you move the power to even retain almost 100% of their proceeds overseas. Yeah. If you move 80%, any idea. I don't see, says can influence the local economy, no. The a few ones of the more royalties, no more taxes, and the military workers can a few ones they spend within there. But we know these illegal miners now more destroy environment. You know, they spend all these resources within the local communities. And when you say, oh, fight it, the same system now, I impact it positively within the local economy now. It affects the people directly, and the people tend to fight you back because you don't get the support, the holistic support of the masses in the fight. And when you say one drumming home national appeal, the environment, the devastation within the environment, you know, will continue to prevail. And we have political economy. We have what we call the society-centered market anymore. Even for exporting, they are raking revenue for our country. But because of say illegal business in Chino, or or pentame in good knowing and the sick and in one destroy forest and not on say no baby. To report now, in as much as I report, you know, whether say your personal account, whether say your official report, whatsoever the report is, you know, insofar as a Professor Frimpong Boateng, no yet chairman of the defunct Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, no, they needed to have accounted for their stewardship. I don't think say official reports, and the Evidence Act of Ghana, no, official records, and what's them. Although say, the statement released by the President's the Jubilee House statement nearby stating say a personal account and those kind of things. Now, the person conveying this personal account was the once chairman of the defunct Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. And when see the probative value of that report, you know, whether say a factual or a factual, assuming some proportion of a rebuttable presumption until say evidence is adduced to rebut statements that better bonting so no. And my report, you know, a generated certain.
What about committee? You can say this is his personal report and yet that of the committee. Yeah?
That's why it says whether personal account or committee's report. Because at the point he alleges committee members in terms of say or the report the account then it is a one man report. Okay. So you can equally term say a personal account of the person because the committee was not Professor Frimpong Boateng alone. Yeah. But because of the image of government, anyhow the slayers I report we are casting on the image of the government of the Republic, you know. And we say you're going to wait. Not those who be exonerated, no, and running sign or not those may be finding culpable, so no, and Medoma could Ghana for you say our government does not shield illegality. Our government is a government of believing the rule of law. Our government is a government or you're ready to fight the Galamsey menace. So that the presidency too on the line. No, never am I benefit out of this. But me NDC for women so no Ghanaians should know them. But the NPP should also organize a press conference and also name same. NDC members are this same report na capture na Ghana for who say yet something a trouble 25. But all these people no they are innocent until proven guilty before the
Enoch and here Afoakwa me da say meton dia ba ye ba Jazeera President Republic of Ghana Nana Addo akufo-addo through the executive secretary was it a threat to sense of caution later or the coma or more about Bontima Central for you can be any the response from Jazeera. So I shall acquire legal issues in there was some legal taste to be and a bit this uncommon. Currently the Jazeera for can say only president any apology. The Omaka now a contacted president and an office no response of president the by no ye documentary anyway and the basie to show say this is the response from the president. And people are calling say if then president should go ahead and sue them. Said the BCI, but you be demon company said the issues in the TNA, the buy and me to ade keto bia ba ba na ye no nso ato aso me din e de amofa bo ache me kai wo say give us scientific herbal center for na ye adoma no pay abusuafo ade achi ade san ye kwa ye ba ye nipadua yi ehia nuane nuru ahodo ani nuru a betun ama nipadua na ho den akosoro brebia na no na give us scientific herbal center for atena se ama ye P capsules a oba tumi no bi be ma tumi no bi omama ye co capsules a oba tumi no bi be ma tumi no bi omama ye herbal mixture no so oba tumi no bi be ma tumi no bi na be herbal mixture no e typhoid ene malaria se wo typhoid na se wakwa yaresabia yese yare a yewe yese ye free bibi typhoid na ono me nim ho asem no be ka kiro se ye moawa bi no ma betena wo yefununum na omo didim kakra otra anye ye bewi ase no ma bɔ no nsonom etorobo a obi die kra behwe ne yese ye nkodwutwa na kyesa akoye nsem bebre na ade ye hu mu ne se wo mu a yese ye kɔfom wo mu a yese ye kɔsoro no no mabrofo nrei na ba fom kakra ani kasem ne ani gisem ne se yen nure wo Ghana ha se no etu ase emu ba ko any give scientific herbal center for mo herbal mixture ode abedwa so nti wa kwayare sabe yese wo typhoid amesro pebi a sha ase no no mo no ko nyina no na okoso ay test we hu se bedu bebi ne be ka kiro se etu ase sa ne te nya agro etu ase co capsules no onum a onum co capsules no we did we and become no so apia e de fio na P capsules no so asiesie so ye oba anase oye bema na sa no pay sa wo pebi ato nya ya ye to aduro bia omo atu no bebre a omo tof say omo amfo do no atu aguso between afre 0501 556828 0501 556828 na only give us scientific herbal center for na din koma na sample between asan afre 0543 222470 now no more any enkomo Enoch yanku yanim ye the next 13 minutes na ye sorry so Jazeera president
is Jazeera for no almost can tiger for no say almost international affiliate you go Ghana no is almost use for no but easy there is a just cogence in terms of international law
okay
say and never be on mountain yet.
Okay.
And I think it is fair and proper. Say the presidency, you know, a train Jazeera for agencies who say sa near no my no or mountain sign or patcho. And in say in the media scape, you know, media environment and landscape, you know, say ubika simtiao, not so free say a seminal endimu, na nipa no man notice, say on chain sign, now Jina to Jina na you have a course of action in law. I'll bet me a seal. And I know say the president is a lawyer of good standing. Okay, yeah, Ghana law report will feature prominently in terms of human rights in the addicts. And this is a right, his personal right, and now more infringe against the president knows what to do. And the lawyers, consumer esquire, and Asante Media to they are all lawyers and they understand this culture and they know the approach. But Al Jazeera is trying to be smart because as an international media house, no, or be straight away, I can say, the head.
That is also reputation,
credibility, almost standing, society, no, will be tainted. In the next episode, we will be on for the serious.
Jazeera lawyer and I'll be advice almost say, hey, hold on, answer. Hold on, answer because maybe already had enough and all cost straight away. Your reputation is at stake. It's
at stake.
Okay.
It's a mobile reputation home buying. And I don't think I'm say omu documentary almost the response not to us here. And response on to us here. No, Nipa do say who's our response on to us here.
Matter. They say Nipa do no here.
They should have even played out the response of the presidency. Say this were the response of the president of the president of Ghana. Okay. And for all you know, I'm gonna say a lista say president and a lawyer. President so since the year 2000 has never been active legal practice.
Even a lista no ankasakura at a point in time we can't say
onye lawyer. And our alleges say $100 million contract be or no $15 million or say $20 million be a near profit or no be $5 million there. And all these have not been justified. And you know, I quite say baby you hold more. Hey, you know, be honorable. You be on dress or casa big mama for who say onye is a cheap onye too low, sir. Yeah. And you been at least acquire because a businessman of his stature or try say or bet amount for attention about on what him penetrate, you know, or casa big. and the casa are big, you know. Say be a hollow in should be engineer. Except those who are one person more driving in the political capital, some capital out of it, one person more European in the presidency. Because similarly, per LI 248 regulatory legal practice, no, and no because a lawyer in practice. No, be our no notice here, not serving as president. Pray the constitution also can say, oh yeah, we are president. Now a former president, Krana, ultimately, in any position of a profit, and I say we be a president, a lawyer, not representative. It is a different because you're a president and a lawyer. Even the constitution of Ghana no, forbids the president within even the last 6 or 7 years no, from active party politics or be a member of parliament. In the year 2000, thereof he was a parliamentarian. And idea, why abandoning the law practice for so long a time now? How can you say this person is your lawyer? Certainly, it's out of place. Ubia or system that's here and say a who rather seven should be engineer. But because of the mileage I travel, no, I always say the presidency, you know, and so redeeming the image. As far as documentary and air concerned, I don't say I have noticed to Al Jazeera to retract and apologize. Said there are other forums the president can invite Al Jazeera to whether the issues published were credible enough, or whether or not they have defamed the president and the seat of government in general.
Nam Kameba said effect seat of government, and for that matter, the people of this country. Why not? Because the president is the #1 gentleman on the land, and he's our flag bearer, or on the Kuta Ghana Franca and as far as the international system air concerned, the realists will tell you say, as far as the international system air concerned, the states are the primary actors within the international system, and the states are being represented by the presidency. UN General Assembly, your Assembly of Heads of State and Government, and all these matters. No, maybe Assembly of Heads of State and Government, whatever decision, any resolution, maybe binds all the states around the world as far as that practice or that resolution or convention are concerned. So your country like Ghana, that's all we catch and say. Your presidency, any alista, negotiations be negotiation. You know, there are matters of corruption and corruption-related offense elements. There are issues of money laundering, any other matters. What picture are you creating of the presidency around the world? Is this different from Airbus, Anna?
It is not different from Airbus, the Airbus scandal. Airbus scandal, this country, was states, a year involvement in the contractual agreement. Certain people are representing states, and certain people also are more intermediaries between the transaction, and the state, were said to have involved themselves in certain corruption and corruption-related matters. But this is somebody who are not in the baby or any presidency, any tight, or any buying any sort of engagement. No can ask them so many Kencity, many Urayawamufa, many fine. It is all say be I who can Agyapong. What over there? On cry, I'm one kind of frame to see. On crampuna, you cry, maybe TVs, you go on cry the chairman, the birthday, any idea. Just to create a picture, say you are closely related to that person. The idea any part person or achieve, you can help the person achieve that feat. Enumuga Kasake say a man come up. Namia share a more jokes. Suppose Nigerian politician be fair, call me by your friend, or you I love you, or say power to the people.
Power to the people.
It been a oil, because Okasa big am independent who said there is not there is a close relationship, of which there is none. I believe say in the coming days, presidency need to be show to the whole world.
The response from the presidency to Al Jazeera, a reference input to the president's law firm. I mean, law firm said those days no practice. Though it belongs to him, nominally.
He's a managing partner. He's a partner, and once our partner, like a shareholder. We're free practicing. He's not practicing there. And the separate legal personality of akufo-addo, Prempe and Co. The law firm keeps running. It is a Kencity Media. Now, Honorable Agyapong, ABR, and there is a CEO here, our manager Kencity. CEO or a chairman or the baby or an idea CEO and in charge of the management of this company. The company properly so called a separate legal personality on its own. It has the power to sue and be sued. And it's like a good and no. A separate legal personality distinct from Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Although say our interest in that business, he is not the direct managing partner and answer the direct like the involvement in the affairs of Akufo-Addo Prempeh and Co. No, insignificant. He's only interested in what maybe the process after say Omatichi Kenyan area. I'm friend example. So I'm better profit shareholders, no better profit and also maybe any interest. At the end of the day, every crown only shares in other enterprises near there, which nobody knows. But because he was practicing within a law firm, and everybody knows that yes, he has an affiliation with it. But he is not an active legal practitioner as far as the law is concerned. At least I know. Ankasa action I know as in change the okay no correct. The Jazeera, to redeem their reputation, should just humble themselves, apologize and retract the statement, the publication of about the president of Ghana, because they were misled. They were misled. Say could do baby do say come those put on reputation before them. The same people there's a judgment against you based on your publication. And then what dark consequences. A crack and say or retracting, no apologize at this time. International law, and the people of Ghana see bit me a sue to redeem the image of our presidency and to redeem the image of Ghana or Matintino on their tabloids.
Listen to this. It is coming from Okuseku. Okuseku Obi our retire. If I'm sorry, Juma or customs, GRA or customs in Bakwa, I stand to be corrected. Now, this is what he's saying. I take serious notes each time young Enoch comes on board. Apart from being on top of issues, he combines good oratory and effective communication. Simply put, he is a good communicator and orator. Oguseku from Damba. Enoch has a future with the New Patriotic Party. Oguseku is Onya 70. He takes notes. We
are motivated and encouraged by their support and their directions.
So what's a flaw na fena what trated in a kakra? Floor no me and Sakakra. Young man, Charlie, that's so by every
China and other countries, no. Sika mo de corner any those products am kofa ba no. Mutimi name collaborators and now say more partners no ekasa no we be invest near producing locally. Ebeboa ma Ghana mebunu so nya adwuma ye na generate a lot of wealth for our country. Na ye minus so etwa be ekra behwe. And it on this note no ye be da ahwefo na chiefo nyina so ase.
Men so me da say Ora Solomon quick one na fi yamfa adwuma de mbra na wie. The Honorable Professor Kwabena Paul Boateng is doing that to send MPP into opposition. But what he should know is that late males dismissed him from the cardio center he single-handedly put up because he wasn't NDC member. So when NDC come be informed that they will not give you an appointment. Okay, Solomon Kwe, that's it. Ebia na genuinely osusu se eseso yesa na etime buama galamsey no so eba fom. Solomon Kwe say one kwanko frɛ no nti wodinim ene no konso amfrɛ no dini.
It depends on the approach they be this report. And if we are transparent enough for the people of Ghana to know say we are transparent enough in this dealing now. A better idea position. You can never send us to opposition.
Okay.
Once a name in these people they have responded.
Yes.
Yes. And and if they are able to adduce evidence and prove no more is on with you or more. Ghana for you now be who say pass report no ne papa and answer papa. And it is up to all of us. Communicators say slow on this report. How we attempt to attack Professor Paul Boateng and how we attempt to attack this report, we should be slow on that. At the end of the day, the individuals named, have a right to themselves, or make me a rebut, I do evidence to rebut this report now. And based on Richie, the New Patriotic Party, the Nana Danko Akufo-Addo led government. Now I'm a Ghana for you, so who say, Yahuti, Jawase, or Motuayas. Enoch, that's it. Thanks for coming. I was for Honey Media in the production team Solomon Sasumensa or the 4 Kwekwa Jifa Baku Focus. Kwesi Ninsi Afi Ejano, only one more MCR, Yana Mwasi. And if you had a meeting at the Amfabuachi Yame Aduma on Monday morning, Yabishia, a crown.